girl with a preppy vibe. Came to the spot with a friend of mine. She caught my eye. From the beginning, I was hooked. I can't tell a lie. Fresh, dressed, and fly. I respect her mind. Some dude trying to impress, but looking goofy at the same time. He bugging, she looking. I'm going for mine. Confidently, I approach with that eye-to-eye contact. She smiling while adjusting her hair, so I smile back. Pretty girl, what's your name? She said, is that true? Cause if it is, your name perfect for you. My name handsome. She said your name fits you too. See, we was clicking, and after that, time just flew. Then that time came to talk to her pops. He gave his blessing, and then that mind frame I had was honoring and protecting. I knew she was the one when we met. I found my future girl, and no other woman compares to my girl. Cause yeah, I knew it from the start.
Hey y'all, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this overlay off. 1 second, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to the live stream. How you guys doing today? Let me know where you from in the chat. Also, I'm trying some new stuff out here. So yeah, let me know that you guys can hear me and that, and that everything's working out the way it should. Trying new stuff here, trying to progress, y'all. Yes, let me know if you hear me and where you from. Yes. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, y'all. How y'all doing today? Let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can see me out there. I tried something new and, trying to, elevate and make things better, okay? So let me know if you hear me or not. If you saw my intro, now I could type, let me type on here too. All right. All right, so I got a little treat for you guys. We're going to do a review of this episode that Anton Daniels did, and it was quite interesting. We talked about it on this past Thursday, and I said, you know what? I really want you guys to see, and I want us to react to it, in real time together. So give me a second. You put this here in the chat and see if you guys can hear me, and we're gonna go from there. All right. Okay. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the live stream, Alex. Okay, did you get to see my little intro and everything? Trying to do some better things around here. Yeah. So first time using this software, and I'm starting to see the different comments coming in. So I'm very excited. So hopefully this will go well. Okay. Okay, you can hear me, Alex. Thank you. Hello, warrior above within without. Welcome to the live stream. He says, you rocking that hat, mama, and I hear you. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I'm just glad that everything's working out here. Yes. So Alex is saying, no, I didn't. No, because you didn't see the little intro. Okay, that's fine. Maybe for the future I might do it for more than 1 minute. So I'm a pivot, but that's all right. Okay, y'all. So as you're coming in, please make sure you go ahead. Let me know that you're here, where you from, all that good stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and get this video started. So I am going to play a little bit and then give my commentary and everything. So yes, so make sure you give me your commentary in the chat and we're gonna interact and do this thing. Sounds good? All right, let's get into it. All right, here we go.
What's going on, big dog?
Thanks, man. I gotta laugh at your last host, man. He was bombing. He was falling fast, man.
How why is the rent too high, bro?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with you. I just think there's really not much context here. For
How
example,
many kids you got? How many kids you got?
I ain't got no kids.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so for example, are we talking about fiscally responsible people or unfiscally responsible people? You follow? So
Okay, y'all. So we got the interview going here. So just to give you a little bit of background with this, Anton did like a live stream and he allowed people to come up and speak. And the topic of the live stream pertained to like rent being high. And apparently a lot of people's rent like $2,500. So that's kind of why we have this discussion going on here that we're reacting to. But this man is asking about whether we're talking about fiscally or unfiscally responsible people. Like, what does that have to do with the topic as far as rent being high? But okay, we're gonna I'm gonna let it keep playing.
a fiscally responsible person wouldn't pay 3,000, 5,000, 8,000 in rent. And I'm saying that to say I grew up around some fiscally responsible men.
Mm-hmm.
And these men, right?
Uh-huh.
Grown men. So they're paid $500, $800 in the hood. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So they're not only paying so-called cheap rent, they are fiscally responsible, and they they eat what they kill, and they also kill. So it's just not a
What
matter
type of
of.
killing they doing here?
So no, I'm saying that to say like they survivals on their own. They some problems. They live in the hood. They can handle themselves. You follow what I'm saying? It comes with the territory.
So let me say this. So he was saying that they paying like what, $500? Where do you pay $500 at for some rent? Like, I've been out here paying rent and mortgages for 20 years, and I have not came across a place where you paying $500 for some rent. I mean, tell me in the chat, have y'all experienced paying $500? I mean, because $500, I mean, you probably, maybe you can get a room, you know what I'm saying, in somebody's house, but $500 rent for an apartment in 2025 or anywhere in the 2000s, I have not experienced that. So, okay, let this keep going here.
Okay.
You it comes with the territory. So if they don't have, they don't work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
don't have a job, and I
Okay.
dealt with some real strong soldiers. You know what I'm saying? They not working right now, but they not going to be homeless. They not going to be carless, and they not going to be broke. But like I said, if they don't care where they at, if they in the hood, they can handle themselves. They tactical as well, and they for survive. I'm trying to find the right words because we on social media. I don't know.
Okay, y'all. So this man just said that these soldiers, these men that he is saying that he looks up to, essentially, like they did not have a job. So I'm trying to understand, like, how do you not have a job? How do you not have any income and you got somewhere to live? Like, to help me understand the concept, because maybe I'm not up on it. I mean, how are you out here as a grown adult, not even a grown man, but as a grown adult, and you don't have a job and you're not making no money, but yet you got somewhere to live? And he's talking about you could be out here, like, what do you say? You can be out here unaliving and doing all hunting and all that. Like, I don't understand what he's talking about, but okay, we're gonna let this keep going.
But they're going to defend themselves. They don't have a problem with that. And they
I got
and
you. So they making smart decisions.
oh sure. In other words, is what I'm trying to say. They
Okay.
not going to. They drive a basic car, but they always got cash in their pocket. They're not going to be broke.
Mm.
You
What's
understand?
your situation like? Well, how much you paying the rent?
Well, I necessarily don't really I haven't paid rent in a long time. You know, I kind of
Why
stay.
not?
I've been. I be staying with some female friends. I escaped because I'm trying to be like them. I'm trying to escape the rent trap because
So wait a
on the
minute.
other,
So
mm,
you
you
staying
trap
with
me there.
women? You staying with women in order to reduce your costs?
Yes.
And how many women?
Well, it's like a serial monogamous thing. I just got one at a time. You
Okay, y'all. So y'all just heard this man say that he don't pay rent nowhere and he's staying with a woman, and that it's like a serious monogamous thing. So he living off women, huh? Is that what y'all got out of this conversation? Like, I don't look. Okay, this too much.
pulling my
Okay.
card now, brother.
Well, no, I'm trying to understand what's going on. So, do she pay the rent?
No, we actually I found a good situation where it's her family own the property. You know,
So you with her for the benefit, for the financial benefits.
for sure, for sure. That brings me to the other side of things. I'm trying to get to that side. That's why I say people that fiscally responsible wouldn't pay 3,000, 5,000 because I'm trying to do
Do
what you
you
do.
do
I'm
you
trying to
consider yourself fiscally responsible? Uh,
not right now. No,
Staying with a woman. Okay, so you stay with her. She got a job. Her family take care of everything, the property or whatever,
right.
and you living with her. Or do you work?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I do odd jobs. I do like construction work when I can get them.
Okay, so this man is saying that he work right, but then he say he do odd jobs. So like when people say, "Do you work?" I mean, like that's not doing odd jobs. Like, do you have a standard job that you put in like 40 hours a weekend? This man sound like he at least over 21, over 22. So you would think he would have a full time gig, but he's saying that he's living off his girlfriend whose family has a property in which she's living in. So I don't understand. I know in my family, there is no way I could be able to stay in a place and then have my man living with me, and one, we ain't married, and two, he ain't paying no type of rent or no bills or nothing. Like that don't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? What do you all think? Put your feedback in the comments here. Let's keep going.
I'm still trying to get on my feet. In other words,
Okay, what happened? Like you lost a job?
no, I've refused to work for the last 10 years.
What do you mean you refused to work for the last 10 years? That's a decade.
Yeah, sure, sure. Well, I did some real estate wholesaling. I dibble and dabble here.
So yeah, this man just said that he has not had a job in the last 10 years. This grown man who has not indicated that he has any type of health challenge has said that he has not had a job in 10 years. And he's living with his girlfriend who's staying in a property owned by her family. And he's talking about he's doing real property wholesale. Like, don't you have to have some kind of license or something to be doing stuff with real estate? I'm confused. Let me know what y'all think on that. Let's keep it going.
Wait a minute, bro. Ahmed, you got to get a job, bro. You do know that, right?
I disagree, but we ain't gonna get into that conversation.
No. We are
I'm gonna
gonna get
say
it.
this to that. I'm gonna say this to that. Right now, I'm willing to pay the price. As far as that living situation, I'm paying
Hey,
the
what
price
price? What price are you paying?
to level
So
myself
basically,
up on the other
you
side.
fucking on somebody.
Okay, y'all. So this man, so Anton told him that he need to get a job, which that was accurate information. He does need to get a job. Okay, like why are you living off this woman and her family? Get yourself a job. And I blame her and her family for allowing him to do this, to be honest with you. Okay. But then he's saying he gonna level up on the other side. Like, if you haven't had a job in 10 years, what kind of leveling up is this man trying to do here? Can y'all help me understand that? What is the level up? Because sound like to me, he content with his situation. I mean, he ain't working. He don't have a job. He do little odd end stuff, right? You staying in this property that you ain't paying nothing for, and then you gonna level up on the other side. What is the level up? Okay, let's keep this thing going.
Just to be able to keep a roof over your head.
In other words, sure, yeah.
Do you like her?
I mean, yeah. Now you getting into a relationship. We trying to talk finances, man.
This is finances. You're making a financial decision not to have a job, and in order to keep a roof over your head, you got to try to lay down dick.
No, I bring money. I told you I bring money in. I've been getting into the construction. I just did some demo work.
You don't have a job.
No, I don't. No, that's the difference.
Y'all. Okay, I see you, Black Wolf. I mean, is that what she paying for? Paying for peen? I mean, she can probably get it for a lot cheaper than than what she doing right now with this man staying up in her property like this and on this internet bragging about, what I'm saying, what is going on, what he ain't doing. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, so let me keep it going.
Look. Hold on. That's a.
You're one decision away. You're one argument away from being homeless.
Look. That's a class argument. I'm not even gonna get into
No,
that.
that's a life choice.
I bring in cash outside of a job. That's a fact. I get money outside of a job.
You're one bad argument away from being homeless.
But I'm not.
You are one bad decision. Are you not? Because you're not.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. For sure. Hey,
you don't think you need to do better as a man?
Yes, it depends what context you. Like I say, it depends what context you're saying.
You got first thing that a man is supposed to do is work. That is a mandate from God.
It depends. See, once again, that's a whole nother debate with which we
hear. We already hear. You got to get a job. Why don't you have a job?
Fuck no.
Okay, y'all. So this man, I'm just perplexed as to how this grown man doesn't realize that he needs to have a job. Like, we all need a job. I mean, unless you have somebody that's willing to take care of you and they like doing that, you need to have some employment. What y'all think? Let me know something.
What?
No. Like one. Okay. Why? One, I'm not gonna trade my time for money. No, sir. I'm not gonna trade my time.
What do you do all day? What do you do all day?
I just told you. Let me say this. If
when you do these odd jobs, you don't think you're trading your time for money?
Say what?
When you do these odd jobs,
sure, but I won't trade my time for money at a traditional job. Let me say that.
What difference will it make?
I can make because this is what I'm saying. Because the jobs that I do, I gauge how much I can make 500 in one day. When I go to a job and make 40 hours, that takes a week. I'm not going to do that.
You got to do better. Ahmed, you got to do better, bro. This is not cool. This is not good. You're making us men look bad out here. You're trading dick for a house to sleep in. You don't like the chick that you're with. You don't have no stability. Probably don't have no 401k, no TSP, no nothing. You just out here winging it.
You said no 401k, and what else?
No TSP.
What's the
no
TSP?
IRA.
What's that? What's the TSP?
It's a retirement account.
Hell no, I don't do no retirement account, brother. For what?
Okay, y'all. So A TSP is a thrift savings plan, and people who work for the government, that's their equivalent to a 401k. But y'all, like this man don't even understand like the basics of just of the work life. Like you go get a job and you try to get one with a retirement plan, that kind of thing. And this man is totally clueless as to what that is. You see what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Anton, hell no. A retirement account? That's poverty. That's poor. What you trying to say? I'm gonna wait till 60 to go into that retirement account? Or is that what you trying to say? I gotta work 30 years more to go get it. No, I won't do that. Make that make sense.
Mm. Why do you watch me?
Well, to be honest, I don't necessarily like you, but that was a good question. But you know,
Yo, I was trying to pause it earlier, but let me just say this. This man is hilarious, and he ain't even trying to be. But he up here talking about when this man talking about 401ks and retirement accounts, and this man thinking that Anton is talking about, like getting Social Security. No, he's talking about like, okay, do you have any kind of like benefits? You know what I'm saying? Which we know that he don't because he working odd end type jobs. If he's even doing that. And then I can understand why Anton asking the question, like, okay, so why are you even watching me? Because clearly, if you've ever seen Anton Daniels stuff, you know that he boasts himself on being this like provider type dude. And this man calling in talking about he ain't got no job and he say with his girlfriend that he don't really like. Like, make it make sense. Let me keep it going.
I see what I can get out of everything.
Oh, oh shit! This is so good.
No, and it's not like I don't like you. It's just like for what we just did now. It's a total disagreement. It's a total far as mindsets. In my opinion, you still have an employee mindset. If you at the status that you say you in, you should never suggest getting a job.
Now you can tell this man is off his rocker, y'all. I mean, because okay, for those who are not familiar with Anton Daniels, like I've seen quite a few of his shows, and he went viral on Fresh and Fit, and he was talking about that how his network is insane. His net worth is insane, right? So Anton got money, from what I can tell here, right? Anton is like a full time content creator, but he recently retired for like a second, third time from working like a corporate job. And I mean, if the money is right, he'll work a corporate job. Otherwise, he focuses on his social media stuff and his personal businesses, right? So this man, got different streams of income. And this dude, the caller here is talking about, well, why, you still have an employee mindset because you suggest somebody get a job. Dude, you are literally staying with your girlfriend who you don't like. Like, at what point do people like wake up and get some sense? Like, I'm confused. So this man is telling you that you are one argument away from being put out your home, which he not lying. Because if that lady, that his girlfriend, if she ever get upset with him and be like, you know what, get up out of here. Guess what? He ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no money. You ain't got nowhere to stay. If you don't have like your name on the lease, then it ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? But yet this man is on this call acting like he about something. What y'all think? Y'all talk to me in these comments.
Oh shit.
All right, so she said what? These are the same kind of men who tell me to go on mute when I call them Dusty. I mean, see, that's Dusty. I don't care about shame tactics. I really don't. I'm 39 years old. I get it off. I get it off the grind. You understand?
He's 39, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You about to be 40.
That's right. Okay.
Y'all, this man just said that he is 39 years old and he got this mentality. And he said that he get it off the ground. Y'all, what grinding is he doing? Like, when people say they grinding, that means they get into the money. What grinding is this man doing? At 39 years old with no home. This man is homeless. Y'all, okay. Okay.
For sure.
Any final words, Ahmed?
Any final words for you?
Yeah, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, not at all.
Why don't you like me?
Because what I just said, it's well, if you can't, because we don't agree on our mindsets is this. One, you're a heavy Christian, so I get that. Christianity and Muslims
You don't
don't
believe in
agree.
God either, huh?
I am a God. I am Allah.
Okay. Did this man just say that he is a God, that he is Allah? Did he just say that, y'all? Also, welcome to the live stream, Lauren. You know it. Thank you for the support. For those that are still here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All the things. Appreciate y'all for the support. Okay, let's keep it going.
And see, so it's not that I don't like you as a person, as we don't think the same.
I've never seen a guy have to sleep with a woman to have a place to live, bro. That's a funny shit.
Well, you went to spookism.
Oh, who told you you was a god?
God said I'm a God. It says in the Bible that I'm
You don't
God.
believe in God.
You
So
asked
why would you take advice from something you don't believe in to believe in yourself?
beloved, I could wear you out with this conversation. I'm telling you,
You gonna wear me
Not beloved.
it says in the Bible that I am God. It doesn't?
out? What's the verse?
It does.
What's chapter, verse, and book?
Sir. It said I
Verse,
made
chapter,
you.
and book, please.
It made you. I made you in my image. And that's it.
But you don't even believe in the Bible, though. So why even discuss the Bible?
Doesn't you asked me who told me I was God.
So somebody told you something that you don't believe in.
Beloved.
Y'all, I believe that he believed that he is God. For real. I really believe that he think that. I mean, this is too much. Okay.
I just told you.
With the beloved.
Listen, you can win it. You can win it all you want. I'm not here to go tit for tat. But
Ahmed, I would not be doing my job as a man if I wasn't as honest with you as I am with the women. And here's the truth. Ahmed, you are you genuine, honest. You are failing as a man. You have a greater responsibility to yourself to do better. You're mooching off a woman, don't got your life together, don't believe in retirement accounts, and you calling yourself a god. You're delusional, bro.
I understand.
Oh when I tell you Anton said it the way he need to say it right here, because this man is pure delusional. Okay? And what I want you guys to know, for those who hear me now and for those who are hear me on the replay, there are a lot of men out here that think like Ahmed. Okay, that's the caller. Okay, it's a lot of them that be acting like that. I'm just saying. Whew. Lou, you know what says, why is he calling another man beloved? You know what? I have no idea. Maybe he watches Ayanla Vanzant fix my life because she's always saying that. So maybe he's trying to be Ayanla here. Like, you know how sometimes people try to like say certain things to be this authoritarian type person, the authoritative on something, and he just ain't that because, dude, you are 39, you are staying with your girlfriend and her family's property. You do not have a job, okay? And then you seem to be proud of it. Like he said he on the grind. What grind is he on? Like Anton was like, what's your job? And he really couldn't say. He's oh, I do like odd and end type stuff. Like, really, y'all? Come on. For those who are new here, we are reacting to this call that Anton Daniels did. You know, feel free to give me your comments and whatnot in the chat here. Please like, share, and comment and subscribe. Y'all support the channel. Okay, let's keep this going.
I get
You're,
it.
no, seriously. Like you are very much you're about to be 40
Hmm.
and you're bumming a place to stay from a woman and
Right.
you have not been gainfully employed in the last 10 years. You are
Hell
what's
no.
wrong with the black
And I'm
community.
not.
You are what's
And
wrong
I'm.
with America. You are what's wrong with men. And you are the reason why women look at us the way that they do. And that
Forget what.
I have to be a 10 times better of a person because
No.
you want to be dusty.
Okay. Hmm.
You no seriously.
Now, this man just straight up burped in the middle of this exchange on this live stream. I know y'all heard that. That's ridiculous. But one thing I will say about Anton is that he was right. That man is the reason why a lot of women say what they do about some of these men. Okay, now I know that not all men are dusty, but I need for y'all non-dusty men to know that there are dusties that exist out here. And this man is one on this phone call here, this Ahmed dude. Okay, he is as dusty as they come. Okay, if Shira Seven had to have a picture of a dusty or a voice recorder, it would be this man right here named Ahmed that Anton sitting up here interviewing on this live stream. Okay, let's keep this going. Why this thing keep switching on me?
I don't know if you've ever had any strong men in your life, a father or something, but they should have told you that this is not the personification of a man. This is not what men are supposed to do. You need to do better. You are poor, you are broke, you have a dusty mindset, and you don't want to be successful. You just want to bum off of chicks.
And
You're
you don't
homeless.
know that
You're
you are.
homeless.
And
You're
you
homeless.
don't know that you are Allah.
You're homeless. You're homeless. You're
Until
not a god. You're not a
until
god.
you realize that you are Allah,
You're
you
homeless.
lost. You can't until you realize that. And it says in the Bible, "I
You
made
don't
you in
believe
my
in the
image
Bible.
and likeness." If you can't accept that, your whole thing is what you argue with me with is what I argue with women about. Women got that mindset.
Okay, so this okay. Anton called a spade a spade. This man is broke, he is dusty, and he is mooching off a woman. Everything that Anton said was correct. And that's why this caller, he couldn't go back, he couldn't go toe to toe with Anton regarding, you know what I'm saying, those points. He want to go talk about, oh, well, you don't know that you Allah. Like, really? Like this man that called you broke, dusty, and a bum, and your talking point back is you don't know that you a lie, and then he gonna say, "Well, I argue with women about this. Well, I argue with women. You acting like a woman." Like I hate when. Well, I don't say I hate. I find it interesting when men want to say to other men, "Well, you're behaving like a woman. You're behaving or acting like a woman," as if there are men that are not irrational or they don't have proper thinking skills. Like men don't have that quality. There are some. Like you have women that are highly intelligent that know how to critically think. So to sit there and try to generalize women as, oh, you're acting like a woman, like, dude, get out of here. Let's keep this going.
Okay, cool.
They believe in a God that's a spook.
Cool.
That's the key to everything. Once you
Gotcha.
know that you're God,
Yep.
it's an actual fact. It's a reality fact. There's nothing outside of man.
Right.
So all your little criticism about, listen, it is what it is. 50 Cent been through people been through shit. I don't care about that.
Huh?
You understand?
What
People
is that?
been through shit. 50 Cent been through things. A lot of people go through things.
What does 50 Cent have to do with this conversation? What
You're
does that have to do with
deflecting.
anything?
You're deflecting like a woman.
50 Cent, I'm deflected. Are you?
Yo, so he gonna bring up 50 Cent, who has nothing to do with this conversation, and then try to tell Anton that he's deflecting. Like, this is what people do when they don't have when they know that they don't have a legitimate talking point. They bring up things that do not even make sense to interject into the conversation to try to throw the other person off. Like this is a casebook example right here. Let's let this go.
retarded? Honestly,
Yes.
like seriously, are you diagnosed as slower? Are you on a spectrum? I'm not joking. I'm genuinely asking. Like, are you like seriously slow?
What makes you ask that?
And can you just answer the question? Because if you're disabled, I'm gonna give you grace.
You know what happened was you felt some strength and you're deflecting like a woman. But
No, no,
neither
no,
here
no.
nor there. I answer. I
Ahmed,
restate my question.
Ahmed, I'm not dissing you. Honest to God, I'm being dead serious. I'm not trying to go off
It's
on you. I'm
not.
not trying to diss
It's
you.
nothing that would make you say that.
Listen,
It's
listen.
nothing that would make you say that.
Ahmed, we have had a respectful disagreement. I'm genuinely
Right.
asking. I'm genuinely
You
asking.
can't.
Dissing you whatsoever.
You
I want
can't,
to know
sir.
I'm talking to somebody. Do you get a check from the government?
Sir.
No, do you get a check from the government?
I can't answer no silly question like that.
I mean, y'all, that ain't no silly question. I mean, because this man is talking straight crazy. And Anton asked this man, is he retarded? And the man said yes. And then he want to act like, well, what makes you ask that? Like, we can hear you. Like, my goodness. My goodness.
What do you
Because I know what it is. It's you're intimidated by strength. You think
okay, yes.
you're the type that mistake you mistake arrogance. You know, you
Do you
misplace
get a check from the government, bro?
I mean, listen.
So he keeps saying that Anton, deflected because I guess the caller is saying that, he detected strength. Like, no, what strength was detected from this caller? The only thing that was detected was absolute foolishness. And Anton is still asks this man, do you get a check from the government? And the only person deflecting is this caller who don't want to answer that question, y'all. This is crazy.
Do you get a check from the government?
Beloved.
Bro, do you get a check from the government?
Beloved. It's really a reflection of your weakness if you're trying to ask me that, because you're not really serious. I understand it. I understand you.
I'm dead serious. I'm trying to understand.
Move past that. Move past the conversation.
No, because I'm not arguing with nobody that get a check from the government. I'm trying to give you grace. This ain't even about. I want to spend my time going back and forth with people that actually can teach me something. But
Hey,
I'm not trying to dehumanize you. I don't want to use you for content if you're slower, if you're on the spectrum.
that's your decision, sir. That's your
Right.
decision.
So I'm
But
asking
it's something.
questions.
If you haven't picked up any information and got any value out of this, that's your problem. Like I said,
I'm asking. Listen.
I'm not answering.
Ah, Ahmed, Ahmed. Follow me. Do you
I followed you.
get a check from the government, bro?
Oh my goodness. I mean, Anton was very gracious in the sense that he's like, you know what? I don't want to exploit your disability, if you are out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you're out here and you disabled, I ain't trying to exploit you. And so this man don't understand that. I mean, my goodness. What we got here in the comments? Okay, Boone, us is where them fans at. I know that's right. Where the fans at? Yes. Yes, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I know I have people on here from Twitch and from YouTube. My first joint live stream. Yay for me. I got it to work, y'all. So let's go ahead and finish off this interaction. Let's get it.
Honestly, do you get a check from the government? And listen, the reason why I'm communicating like this is because I was taught this
It's because you're a
listen,
Christian.
in my leadership, I had a leadership class.
You're a Christian.
That if I use my hands, that it slows down
No, you're Christian, and
inside
usually Christians are dumb.
You know what I'm saying? If I
No,
use my hands to talk,
that's
it
why I
slows
don't
down
like you, because you're a
his
Christian.
brain that is not quite there. So what I'm asking
Right.
is, no, seriously, honest to God.
Yeah, so this man is saying that if you are a Christian, that means that you are dumb. Like, I have never heard that in 43 years of living. That if you are a Christian, that means that you're dumb. And then he decides to tell Anton, "Oh, that's why I don't like you, because you're a Christian." Y'all, this is insanity.
Do you get a check from the government, or do you have a handler that get a check for you for the government?
You are a Christian. That's the same thing.
You don't have to do with anything.
That's the same thing, sir. You can't understand it. Being Christian and being dumb is the same thing.
Ahmed.
So what you're doing is shaming.
Ahmed.
It's shaming. I have no problem with that.
Ahmed. Are you telling us a story that's a projection of what you want your life to be? So you want to be a bad bitch, you want to live with a woman, but you're really living with mom or your handler, and they're getting a check to make sure you got a room.
See, Anton called. That man ain't living with no woman. He probably isn't with his mama in the basement. Okay, that's about what he doing. Because it's amazing how people will come onto these platforms and try to project negativity onto you when they not living the life they want to live. You know what I'm saying? He probably definitely is living in his mama basement, or staying in a group home, perhaps with someone that's overseeing him, a guardian that's getting him this check, because this is insanity at its best.
You're a Christian. I don't. In
Ahmed, do you really got
Christianity,
a girlfriend?
Christianity and Islam.
Ahmed. What is your girl do?
See that part he got?
Don't stop. Are you trying to think? I can see you in the background. Don't do that. Just answer the question.
I'm not answering your question.
What does she do? Because she don't. It's not a real
We're
girl.
gonna move on with the conversation.
It's not a real girl, Ahmed.
Blow up doll.
Ahmed. It's not a real girl, is it?
That's not relevant. What's
no.
How this man gonna say it's not relevant? So Anton asked him a legitimate question. What does your girl do? And apparently Anton can see this man, in the background, meaning like, he can see whatever platform he's using, he can see him. The dude just chose not to come up and show himself on screen, right? So it's like, Yeah, he can see your facial expression. He see that this man is lying and he's trying to come up with whatever he's gonna say to respond to the question. He ain't got no girlfriend. He got a blow up doll, y'all, at best. Okay, we got Chaos Positivity Movement here. Welcome to the live stream. You said Ricky Smiley? No, this is Anton Daniels show, and he had people call in, and so the dude that is on the line that we can't see his name is Ahmed. So that's what's going on right now. So we're almost done with the episode here, but thank you for stopping in. Stick around.
Thinking about
Listen,
that.
I can see it now. I can see it now. Pray with me, bro. I don't want you to talk
See,
right now.
this is
Listen,
this is
Ahmed,
spookism. You're
stop.
being a
Stop,
spook.
stop, stop, stop now. Now I want you to pray with me. That's now I know how to deal with people on the spectrum. I start to get some control now. Don't make me now pray and touch and agree. Just say yes, Jesus. Amen. Oh, you wanted to leave. Okay, I'm gonna pray for you
He
anyway.
done left.
Lord, bless Ahmed and take care of him, Jesus. Bless his mind, Lord. Heal him. Bring him back to a sense of reality and help him to be a better person. In Jesus' name, amen.
Y'all, that was the end of the little exchange. So basically, Chaos Positivity Movement. Anton Daniels had did a show last Saturday, I think it was, and he actually let people come up, and speak to him about the high cost of rent. So this gentleman was on here, and he was talking about rent was high, but come to find out, like, this man is 39 years old. He doesn't have a job, has not worked in the last 10 years, and lives with his girlfriend, who he apparently does not like. Okay. Because Anton asked him, okay, well, do you like her? And the way he responded, it was like he don't care for this chick. You know what I'm saying? And then he was saying that he's trying to grind to get to the other side. But like, what grinding are you doing? And other side of what? You know what I'm saying? What people who grind are usually like working jobs to make money to get ahead. Like, you have no job. He's saying he does like odd end stuff, but he really couldn't say what the odd end stuff was. You know what I'm saying? Then he was saying, that he had all these people, in his community that, growing up, that didn't work, but they kept a reasonable car, they had money, all this other kind of stuff. So I guess what they did is they were living up their woman. That's what Ahmed doing right now. That's the call name is Ahmed. And so yeah, so then he then tries to tell Anton Daniels, like, you really not about your business because you trying to tell somebody to get a job. Like, because Anton said, look, dude, you are failing at life. You are the reason that women talk about men the way they do. Because, and I'm glad that Anton was able to have these exchanges with these men, because a lot of times, like, when you live a certain life, you know what I'm saying, you may forget that there's other people who don't live like you. Like, I don't forget that, but some people do. And they start talking like all men are on their level when they are not. Okay, there's a lot of Ahmeds out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Ahmeds out here that living off women, ain't got no job. It's called hobo sexual. Okay, I was telling one of my friends about that. He didn't know what it was. I said, yes, they got a lot of homosexuals out here that don't have nowhere to live, and they will get with a woman to live in her home, and they don't care what this chick look like or how much she weigh. All they care about is having somewhere to stay when it's cold outside and not being out there on that concrete. You know what I'm saying? So yes, y'all, that is what was going on with this exchange here. So let me know what y'all think about this. I mean, let me know something. Y'all been real quiet in the chat today. I mean, we normally be kicking it up, chatting and stuff, but I wanted to give you guys a little something, to look at, and we talk about it, because I mentioned this on the Thursday's live stream, and I went ahead and said, what, let me go ahead and get this figured out, because it'd be real interesting conversation for me in the chat talking about this man right here. But let me tell y'all, There's a lot of op meds out there. I'm gonna reiterate it because when dudes be talking about, like, what all women are concerned about is they money, there's men that's concerned about women's money too. You got op meds out here doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Kev's Positivity Movement says, "Oh, okay, I see. Thanks." Oh yeah, well, no problem. Just kind of wanted to kind of catch you. I'm not sure what time you came in on this video playing here. But yes, like, I mean, and I guess y'all let me know something. Like, is it like is it wrong to expect grown people to have a job? Like, I'm confused. Like, this man is 39. He has not worked since he was 29 years old. And somehow he has been able to exist and have a place to stay, all that kind of stuff. Like, do we not believe in work anymore? Like, what y'all think about that? About people working in accountability? Like, I will commend Mr. Anton Daniels because he did hold Ahmed accountable because he let him know that he need to do better as a man. He did do that. He need to get a job. So I can respect the fact that he did get this man what he needed to hear. Like, you need to be doing better in life. You should. And not living up this woman that you don't even care for. Because basically, you don't like her, but you just there because you need her to have somewhere to stay. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, but maybe a month or two ago, this man was in his car and he was saying that he did not like his wife and that he would rather be back in jail. Yes, he would rather be back in jail than be at home with his wife. And he said that his wife was bad built and that she should be glad that he even with her. Okay? And that if it wasn't for the fact that, that she paid for everything, he would be gone. Did y'all see that? Let me know in the chat. Did y'all see that clip? It went viral about a month or so ago. But yes, like, you got these men out here, and I'm not saying that women don't do it, but I'm talking about the men right now. But you got these men out here talking about on social media, this man with his whole face in the car his wife probably paid for, talking about he don't like this woman. He'd rather be back in jail. So, like, why are you not in jail then? Like, why are you staying with your wife, using her if that's not what you want? Someone she bad built. I want to wear her because she paying for everything. Like, I would think that you would be trying to figure out how to elevate and get you some more money to get your own place to stay. You know what I'm saying? But no, this man sitting up here in this car talking grease about his wife, and he need her in order to live. Okay. So Lou and it says I didn't see it. Okay, well, hopefully I did justice with describing what the encounter was and this man sitting in his car. But yeah, he was saying there's a lot of men out here that's with people that they don't want to be with. But because they can't do any better and can't do for themselves, that's why, what I'm saying, they're where they are. But also I will tell you, like, this woman that this dude is staying with, that on Ahmed that we just looked at, she probably thinking that she helping to build this man up. She building it, we building. Let me tell you, if she didn't have that free place to stay or allowing him, to stay with her, whether she paying for it or not, homeboy would be gone. What is Blue is saying? He's saying, laughing like he probably was missing his jail boo. He probably was. Look, I saw a video and this man was saying that he knew a dude that was getting ready to get out, and the night before he had to go see his pink. The night before he was getting released to go home to his wife, he had to go see his pink before he left. Now y'all know what pink is, right? Okay, y'all read between the lines on that. Okay. Yeah, so he probably do have a jail boo, this man that was in the car. But my point is that women be sitting here trying to work with some of these men and build them up, building with all you whatever they want to say, right? And then these men got their own agenda. with these people talking about, well, yeah, do you like her? Well, yeah. He don't like that lady. He like what she provide to him as far as a place to stay, but he do not like that woman he with. And as long as he got that free place, he gonna be right there with her. You know what I'm saying? So yes, y'all. So what do y'all think about this whole little interview thing? And also, what y'all got going on for the weekend? Cause y'all real quiet in the chat tonight. What's going on out here? Yes. What is going on? But yes, I just Ahmed. Y'all tell you what. Mm-mm. For those who hear my voice, whether you're watching on live right now or in the future, do not be an Ahmed and do not date an Ahmed. Okay? Please don't. That's just too much stress that's unneeded. You can do bad by yourself. Anybody can. Anybody can do bad by themselves, honey. Do not get you no Ahmed. No, no, no. So yes, y'all, if you're still here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, support the channel. And let me know what y'all got going on today. Let me tell you what I did today. I got up this morning and I got this video ready so I can share it with you guys. So I had to make sure I had everything set up, did my testing to make sure everything was good to go so I can give you guys a good little show today. I think I did all right. You know, I did that. I got up, I cleaned up and stuff, cleaned the kitchen, deep cleaned it, bathroom, washed clothes and everything. Also got some Christmas decorations up. I got my stairwell done with my garland. I'm excited about that. Gonna put some lights on it. Maybe tomorrow. My Christmas tree got delivered today at about 5:50 p.m. It got delivered, so I gotta go ahead and get that, and then put it up. Not today though, maybe this week. But yeah, that's what I had going on. What y'all been up to today? What y'all got going on for the weekend? And for tomorrow, I'm gonna have to get myself ready for work because I hadn't been working. I've been furloughed, and I took off 2 more days just to round out the week. So I gotta get myself together and ready for work next week. Get my mind back in the game and everything. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. So yes, y'all. So Anton Daniels had two more parts to this that I thought was interesting. I may do some other episodes showing the other two. But yes, y'all, you have people out here complaining about the rent. And I mean, don't get me wrong, $2,500 is more than what I wanted to pay for some rent. But out here in DC, that's about what you're gonna be paying. I looked at some places in DC proper, and you get like a studio for $2,500 in DC. And if you want like multiple bedrooms, it's gonna go up. That's why I'm out here in Maryland because I got more space for the price. Now, back in San Antonio, I had a 2,000 plus square foot house for less than what I'm paying to live out here, in the DC area. But it is what it is, and you adjust to your circumstances. So, but yeah, you do what you got to do, and you want to live good. I'm not gonna live in the hood nowhere, so I got to pay the money so I can live how I want to live. You know what I'm saying? But yes, y'all, that's what's going on. Rent is high, things are going up in price, so got to get these side hustles together and get you some multiple streams of income coming in. You know. Let me see what we got here. So Maurice Reed said, "Hey, Maurice Reed, welcome back to the live stream." He said, glad that all federal workers can now return to work now that the government shutdown is over. Yes, we could have returned back on this past Thursday, but I told my supervisor, look, I need 2 more days. I'll see you guys on Monday. Okay. So they are working to get our checks and stuff. They were working on our time cards for all those pay periods that we didn't get paid for. So yeah. So hopefully we'll get some back pay this upcoming week. Probably we'll get it this upcoming week. And then we'll get our regular pay as well. So that'll be good. But yeah, glad to be able to go back to work. Glad to get my paychecks back regularly. But I mean, they only have the CR in place until like the end of January. They did go ahead and like fund certain things through the fiscal year end, but only like 3 things were funded through the fiscal year end. So hopefully by end of January they'll have all this other stuff figured out. But If they don't, we'll be furloughed again. And honestly, with this administration, I mean, I expected to be furloughed because I mean we got furloughed quite a bit during his first time, so this is not going to be the last time during this administration. That's just my thoughts. So if people, didn't have their stuff together, better get it together because it's going to happen again, in my opinion. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, y'all. So what else y'all got for me here before we call it a day? Cause y'all real quiet tonight. So I thought maybe you guys would be, up and popping at 8:30 p.m. But maybe, I need to find a different time slot if I do anything on a Saturday. I think this is my first time doing something on a Saturday night. So, we always trying something new over here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. If you catch the replay, let me know in the chat. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. And I will see you guys on my next video or on my next live stream, which will be on next Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See y'all then. Bye.